What's up guys, in today's video I thought I would talk a little about the general direction of the game. We're almost done with split 1 of season 29 and a lot have changed since it started with, so let's get into it. Let's start with the direction of the season. In my opinion it's pretty clear. It's for faster gameplay, more aggressive fights and way less downtime between fights. And the biggest thing for this is the death box respawn, in my opinion. You can now respawn your teammates directly at the death box instead of running to a beacon in a nearby PI. Oh, there's an enemy team there, I need to go to another PI. Less time resetting, and you can get into the fight more often, more constantly. And of course a con of this, because there needs to be a con, third parties are going to be insane. You could get ratted on as you try to reset on the death box respawn. One thing about this change, but not necessarily this change in particular, or more about the general direction of the game, is how much easier it is now to get back in the game. As you guys may know, a couple of seasons ago they added the ability to respawn multiple times at respawn beacons. Before you could only respawn at one beacon, and then that beacon was not accessible anymore. You had to go to another beacon. Now it's possible to rest multiple times for multiple teams at a respawn beacon. And now they have added deathbox respawns as well, which the easiest it has been of all time to get back into the game. So that's one thing. The general direction of the game, about it being easier to get back into the game after dying in a fight, that you don't need to have that discipline of taking the right fights, being good enough in team fights to reset after a one fight, that is kind of disappearing, at least at the level that it was before, with it being so punishing if you died. Understand that sentiment from a more of a high level player sentiment. Personally, I like it from a casual player sentiment, that you can get back into the fight, you can hopefully learn from your mistakes and get better at it, and there is a punishment if you don't execute the respawn correctly. You will get third-partied, you may get ratted on, you may get kill farmed, but I also think there needs to be a balance to not make it a respawn simulator, not make it like a resurgence, because it's a battle royale, and the battle royale, there needs to be a punishment for dying. That's kind of the big charm of it, of the game mode. So it's a little bit of a wait and see. Let's see what happens in the future, what gets added, what gets removed. So to be determined. I think Axel is worth mentioning as well, with her being now the go-to aggressive first man in Fragger type legend in Apex now as well. You know, for Q with the speed boost it gives her for covering distance while rotating, or using it for movement purposes in teamfights to be less easy to get shot at, being tracked. And her ultimate, of course, that shoots an enemy up the sky, or really high at least, which makes it an easier target to shoot down and knock. The Axel edition is interesting. You know, it follows a similar theme to the death box thing that I talked about earlier in the video, with, you know, very aggressive and very mobility focused. You know, get back into the fight, and reset, get back into the fight, like very TikTok brain, high tempo type of gameplay. And I think Axel follows that same theme, you know, with her passive being improved sliding control, and her tactical and speed boost gate, and both you and your teammates can use in fighting, or like rotating into a fight, the overall focus being mobility and aggressive play. It really feels like Apex is going back into this full movement, heavy, aggressive type of meta. I generally enjoy the direction of the game, but there does come a point where it's too much and it takes away from different aspects of the game. Because it is a battle royale at the core of the game. There needs to be some sort of punishment of dying, of doing stupid shit, getting into stupid fights, getting third-partied, because ultimate prize is winning the game. And if it's too easy in some sort of aspects, it kind of takes away the enjoyment of the game. You know, team play and all of that the dev team multiple times have talked about being really important for the game. And I think if you take, especially the aggressive part and the movement part of the game too far, it may get overboard and it may get too frustrating for players to play against. So there needs to be some sort of balance struck. So I'm interested to see how they go with that direction of the game. I would love to hear what you guys in the comment section think about this overall aggressive direction of the game that Respawn is taking us. But yeah, besides that, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.